Did you know that the bread you're eating daily might be silently wreaking havoc on your health, inch by inch? From hidden additives that could be compromising your gut to ancient secrets that big corporations don't want you to know, this video unveils the shocking truths about bread. If you care about your health, you can't afford to miss this. Keep watching to discover what might be lurking in your loaf. Bread, a staple in many diets worldwide, is primarily made from grains that contain starch. Starch is a complex carbohydrate, which means it's made up of long chains of sugar molecules. When we consume bread, our digestive system breaks down these complex carbohydrates into simpler sugars, mainly glucose. This glucose is then absorbed into the bloodstream, leading to a rise in blood sugar levels. The speed and magnitude of this rise can vary based on the type of bread. For example, white bread versus whole grain bread. The glycemic index, GI, measures how quickly foods raise blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI, like many types of bread, can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. By eliminating or reducing bread intake for 30 days, individuals might experience more stable blood sugar levels. This can be particularly beneficial for those with diabetes or prediabetes. A1C levels, which provide an average of blood sugar levels over a 2-3 month period, can also show improvements within just 30 days of reducing bread consumption. Insulin is a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream. Over time, with consistent high blood sugar levels, cells can become less responsive to insulin, leading to insulin resistance. High fasting insulin levels are a sign that the body is producing more insulin than usual to keep blood sugar levels in check. By reducing bread and other high GI foods, fasting insulin levels can decrease, helping to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Our digestive tract is home to trillions of bacteria, collectively known as the gut microbiome. These bacteria play a vital role in digesting food, especially carbohydrates. When we consume complex carbs like those in whole wheat bread, they are broken down more slowly. This can lead to fermentation by gut bacteria, producing gas and potentially causing bloating, discomfort, and other digestive complaints. While whole wheat is often recommended for its fiber content and nutrients, for some individuals, especially those with sensitive digestive systems, it can exacerbate digestive issues. Small intestine bacterial overgrowth is a condition where bacteria from the colon or large intestine migrate to the small intestine. This can disrupt the normal digestive process. These bacteria can feed on undigested carbohydrates, leading to fermentation and the production of gas. This can cause symptoms like bloating, pain, and diarrhea. Consuming large amounts of bread and other carbohydrates can exacerbate SIBO symptoms due to the increased availability of fermentable substrates for these bacteria. Modern humans have been around for approximately 250,000 years. For the vast majority of this time, our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers, consuming a diet rich in animal products, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. The agricultural revolution, which began around 10,000 years ago, marked a significant shift in human diets. With the cultivation of grains, bread became a staple food. From an evolutionary perspective, our bodies are still more adapted to a pre-agricultural diet. While grains have provided numerous benefits, including supporting large populations, they also introduced new dietary challenges that our ancestors didn't face. Over the past half-century, the agricultural industry has seen a surge in the number of wheat varieties. This is primarily due to the Green Revolution and the need to feed a growing global population. Modern wheat has been genetically optimized for several factors: increased yield, resistance to pests, durability during transportation, and improved baking properties. However, these modifications, while beneficial for production, have not necessarily taken into account the health implications for humans. Some studies suggest that modern wheat varieties might be less nutritious and more allergenic than their ancient counterparts. Grains, including wheat, contain compounds known as antinutrients. These are naturally occurring substances that can interfere with the absorption of nutrients. Phytates, for instance, can bind to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium, reducing their absorption in the intestines. Enzyme inhibitors can interfere with digestion by inhibiting the enzymes needed to break down proteins and starches. Gluten, a protein complex found in wheat, barley, and rye, acts as an anti-nutrient for many, leading to digestive issues and other health concerns. Gluten is a vital component in bread making, providing the elasticity and structure to the dough. However, for a growing number of people, gluten can cause health issues. Beyond celiac disease, a severe autoimmune reaction to gluten, there's non-celiac gluten sensitivity, NCGS. Individuals with NCGS experience symptoms like bloating, headaches, and fatigue after consuming gluten, even though they don't test positive for celiac disease. Gluten can affect the permeability of the intestinal barrier, allowing larger molecules to pass through, which can lead to inflammation and other health issues. Lectins are a type of protein found in many plants, including grains. They serve as a defense mechanism against pests and predators. Wheat germ agglutinins, WGA, are a specific type of lectin found in wheat. They can bind to the lining of the gut, potentially causing damage and inflammation. Over time, this can increase the risk of autoimmune diseases, where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks its own tissues. Additionally, there's evidence to suggest that high lectin consumption might contribute to cardiovascular diseases. Beyond their impact on the gut lining, lectins can influence other bodily systems. For instance, they can stimulate insulin receptors without the presence of glucose, potentially leading to insulin resistance. Furthermore, lectins can interfere with the hormone leptin, which regulates appetite. When leptin signaling is disrupted, it can lead to overeating and weight gain. Bread, often referred to as the staff of life, has been a cornerstone of human diets for millennia. It has played a pivotal role in societal development, from the rise of agriculture to the growth of civilizations. Historically, grains provided a reliable and storable food source, allowing societies to flourish and grow. However, with advancements in agricultural technology and a deeper understanding of human nutrition, there's an opportunity to diversify our food sources. Sustainable farming practices today can focus on a wider variety of crops, ensuring both environmental health and human well-being. In the U.S., there's a striking contrast between the percentage of income spent on food and healthcare. While Americans spend a relatively low portion of their income on food compared to other countries, they spend a significantly higher percentage on healthcare. This disparity raises questions about the quality of the food consumed and its long-term health implications. For instance, store-bought bread often contains additives, preservatives, and other chemicals to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. These additives can have negative health effects over time. Investing in higher-quality, nutrient-dense foods might reduce long-term healthcare costs by promoting better overall health. White bread is made from refined grains, which means the bran and germ have been removed. This process strips the grain of many essential nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, and fiber. As a result, white bread can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar and lacks the nutritional benefits of whole grains. On the other hand, whole grain bread retains all parts of the grain, including the bran, germ, and endosperm. While it's richer in nutrients and fiber, it also contains antinutrients, which can interfere with the absorption of these nutrients. Thus, neither type is a perfect option, and consumers must weigh the pros and cons based on their individual health needs. Modern wheat, especially the hybridized varieties, dominates the bread market. However, ancient grains, which have been consumed for thousands of years, might offer some health advantages. Grains like quinoa, millet, and teff tend to have a higher protein content compared to modern wheat. This can lead to slower rises in blood sugar after consumption. Additionally, these grains often have a different nutrient profile, offering a broader range of vitamins and minerals. Bread, especially those made from wheat, contains compounds called exorphins. These are morphine-like compounds that can bind to the brain's opiate receptors. The binding of exorphins to these receptors can produce feelings of pleasure and satisfaction, similar to the effects of endorphins. This mechanism might explain why many people find bread comforting and habit-forming. Over time, regular consumption can lead to cravings and a desire to eat bread even when not hungry. Given the potential health concerns associated with regular bread consumption, we recommend a 30-day challenge to abstain from eating bread and observe any changes in your health and well-being. This period allows the body to reset and can help you identify any sensitivities or intolerances you might have to components in bread. After the 30 days, if you wish to reintroduce bread into your diet, then consider bread made from ancient grains. Varieties like einkorn, emmer, spelt, kamut, and rye tend to be less processed and might offer a better nutrient profile compared to modern wheat breads. Have you ever tried eliminating bread from your diet? Or perhaps you've switched to ancient grains? Share your experiences, thoughts, and any noticeable changes in your well-being in the comments below. Remember, achieving optimal health and vitality is a journey, not a destination. With that said, there is no harm in liking, commenting, and hitting that subscribe button to get more health and wellness videos like this. Stay informed, stay healthy, and until next time, take care.